If there's any feathers left on it, we'll get it on the final cleaning. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger all around here. Looks like it's already real clean. Tanner did that part. And the idea is to loosen the crop up. That gets all attached up in this area that's near the neck. You'll see the esophagus as well as the throat where the food goes. Excuse me, one of them is for your windpipe and one of them is for where your food goes. So you can actually see there's two different tubes. All right, so now we're ready to do the nasty part. You have to watch out where you are, and sometimes a little something will come out, which is why we have the water at the ready, because something comes out, you got to rinse it down. It's going to happen. All right, so the poop chute's right there. So you go above it, around in this neighborhood, pinch it, get a very sharp knife above to cut till you see you've cut through. And then I try to kind of go down at this side, go down that way. Same thing here, like that. And what you're seeing here is a lot of the fat that's down around the lower side. Now what I'm going to do, open it up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing and try to get my finger up under the poop chute right there, because what we're going to do is a little different. We're actually going to get the whole tail separated from the bird, because at the store what they do is they'll just cut off this little area here, which is the gland that has the oils they use for their feathers. If that gets out on your food, it can change the taste of it. They would cut that off and leave the tail. I'm actually going to cut the whole thing off. So, get up under here, make sure I've got everything cut away.
You're still keeping the tail with the intestines, right?
Everything's still attached. All I'm doing is getting it so the tail, when I cut here, will come away from the bird. It's almost out. And there you go. So now it's still attached, but I got the tail out, which is still attached to the poop chute. Get my hand in here to loosen everything up. And I mean, I go in pretty far. You're going to feel all kinds of stuff in there. If you feel something really big bulbous, that's the gizzard. That's the largest thing, that is the hardest thing inside. You usually won't feel the heart because it's so far up. I'm getting all around there with my fingers so that I'll be able to pull it out. And that's what I'm going to try to do in just a moment. I got lucky because the crop came out with it, because Tanner did such a good job loosening it. Lots of times this will stay behind up in the neck area. So I've pretty much pulled most things out. In this case, I don't see much in the way of the liver, so I must have broken the liver up. And I broke the gallbladder because I see green, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of rinsing. That's what we don't want to do. So we're going to stop the recording here and restart it at another bird where I don't mess up the gallbladder.